everyone, and welcome back to our Fun Art and Coloring channel. Today we're going to color a tiny but super cute sea creature. The shrimps or little tape as we call them in Vietnamese are small ocean animals that have long bodies, curved tails and many little legs. Even though they're small, they're very important in the sea world. So get your crayons, markers or colored pencils ready and let's start coloring our adorable shrimp together. Let's first take a look at our drawing. We can see the shrimp's long body made up of small curved sections, its long antenna and its tiny legs underneath. The shrimp also has big eyes and a curved tail that helps it swim backward very fast. Isn't that interesting? Now let's begin coloring it step by step. Let's start with the body. That's the biggest part. We're going to use a light orange or peach color first. Color the whole body gently with even strokes following the curve of the shrimp's shape. Shrimps usually have bright, soft colors. Some are orange, pink or red depending on where they live. Let's color the top part of the shrimp's back with a slightly darker orange to give it some depth. You can blend the darker and lighter shades together so it looks natural. Don't forget to leave a few little white highlights to make the shrimp look shiny just like it's glistening underwater. Now let's move to the tail section. The shrimp's tail has several rounded parts. Each one can be shaded with a mix of orange and pink. Color softly moving from dark at the top to light at the bottom. That little gradient effect will make your shrimp look more 3D and lively. At the very tip of the tail, use a little bit of red or dark orange. It gives the tail a nice bright finish as if it's glowing. Great job! Next, let's color the legs. Shrimps have many small legs that help them move along the ocean floor. Use a light orange or pale pink pencil to color them carefully. You can also outline the legs gently with a darker color like brownish orange to make them stand out a little more. Remember, these legs are very thin, so take your time and color slowly. Now let's look at the antennae, the long thin strings near the head. These help the shrimp sense what's around it in the water. You can use light red or pink for these and keep your hand steady as you color along the long curved lines. If you want, you can even add a touch of white or yellow on one side to make them look shiny. Next, let's move to the head of the shrimp. Use a darker orange or reddish orange here because the head often looks more intense in color than the body. Blend it softly with the rest of the body color so there's no hard edge. For the eyes, take your black crayon or pencil and color them in carefully, leaving a small white dot in each one. That white spot makes the shrimp look alive and gives it a cute sparkle. Now that we've got the main colors down, let's add some details. Shrimps have tiny lines across their bodies showing the sections of their shells. You can take your dark orange or brown pencil and lightly draw curved lines between each body segment. Don't press too hard, just enough to show the shape. Then take your white pencil or eraser and add a few shiny highlights on the top part of the shell. This will make your shrimp look glossy and realistic as if it's swimming in clear water. Now, let's create a beautiful background to complete the picture. Since our shrimp lives underwater, we can color the background like the bottom of the sea. Start with a light blue for the water around it. Color the water softly, making the strokes go horizontally to look like waves. Then use darker blue near the bottom of the page to show the deeper ocean. You can even blend in some greenish blue to make it look more natural. Doesn't that already make the shrimp look like it's floating in the ocean? Now let's add some details to the seafloor. Draw a few pebbles and sand at the bottom. Use light brown or beige to color the sand and add some small dots or little lines to make it look textured. You can also draw some tiny shells or seaweed around your shrimp. For the shells, use colors like white, pink, or yellow, and for the seaweed, use green and dark green shades. This will make your scene much more colorful and fun. If you want, you can also draw a few bubbles near the shrimp, just small circles. Leave the inside white or color them lightly with sky blue so they look transparent. These small bubbles make the drawing feel full of life, like the shrimp is really moving underwater. Now step back and look at your shrimp. Do you see how bright and happy it looks? If you think some parts need more contrast, you can go back and gently darken some areas, especially under the belly and between body sections. Adding shadows makes your coloring look more real and adds dimension. You can also trace the outline of the shrimp again using a dark orange or brown pencil to make it stand out against the blue background. Take your time with this part. There's no rush. Coloring is not just about finishing quickly. It's about relaxing, enjoying the process, and expressing your creativity. Every stroke you make adds personality to your artwork. Now, let's finish by giving our shrimp a little shine. Use a white pencil or white crayon to add a few tiny highlights on the top part of the body, tail, and antenna. It'll look like sunlight is passing through the water and reflecting on its shell. Beautiful, isn't it? And there you go. Your adorable shrimp is complete. It's small, colorful, and full of life, just like the real ones in the ocean. I'm so proud of how your drawing looks. You've done an amazing job using your color, shading, and imagination. If you enjoyed coloring this shrimp with me, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video so more friends can join our art adventures. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, every time you color, you make the world a little more colorful and happy. See you next time for another fun sea creature coloring. Bye bye everyone. Keep coloring with joy.